looks like number 31, Liam Minna, will be kicking the ball off for the Bruins. Back deep for Cave Spring is number 3, Cameron Parker. Waterstone Mortgage kick set to get away. Minna approaches, and the ball, he actually does an onside kick. It bounces off of a Cave Spring player, and it looks like the Bruins come away with the first turnover. They recover an onside kick, opening kickoff. Great way to start there, James.
Hey, steal a possession right there, Brad. Steal a possession. Huge, huge.
That is exactly what you want to do. Ball is spotted on the Cave Spring 49, and that's where the Bruins will take over. 1st and 10. A little trickery here to start the game, Coach.
Why not, right?
Hey.
Why not? We have nothing to lose, everything to gain. Let's go.
That's it. You pull everything out tonight, and you do everything that you can to make it happen.
What a great kick, man.
Yeah, it was
that
great,
thing was
great kick by Minna.
Crazy.
Bruins break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Walker in the backfield. Walker gets the ball, hands off, and he is going to be met in the backfield, but somehow slips away. He's across the 45. Down to about the 41-yard line where he's brought down. There is a penalty flag down, and I believe it's going to come back. I believe it's going to be a blindside block against the Bruins.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like right there, Brad. I mean, you know, on that block right there, that kid looked like he had a chance, and you know, I feel for the player who actually threw that block because it's a hard decision. Yeah, it's a hard decision.
5 years ago, that wouldn't have been a penalty.
Not at all. Not at all.
And it would have been, wow, what a great block.
Exactly. You're right.
Just a bit different right there. And but I will say this: the young man that threw the block, he got his money's worth on that one, I
believe. You're right about that.
But it does back him way up into the Bruin territory, all the way down to the 30-yard line. So it is 1st and 31, right? Is that right?
We had to put all our hands and feet
together.
together.
I mean, I don't know if I had enough to count there, James.
I was taking my shoes off and everything.
Bruins break the huddle. Snap is back to Campbell. Campbell looks to his left. He's got Luke Poff, and Poff is going to take the ball up to the 34-yard line. So 4-yard pickup there where he is knocked down. So sort of chips away at it a little bit there. Actually, they're going to spot it at the 35, so 5-yard pickup on the play.
Yeah, easy pass and catch right there. You never know. Sometimes you get a seam and you can break it for a little bit more. But good pass, good catch, good protection, and moving on right here.
Yeah, it looks like Luke Poff gets to start instead of Addison Bass at the slot receiver. Snap is back. Campbell's looking to his left, and he throws, and he's got Javier Waldron. Looks like Waldron gets out all the way to the 41-yard line. So once again, chipping away. He's going to bring up 3rd and 20 for the Bruins. Ball spotted at the 41 of the Bruins.
Yeah, just got to give a little time to make this throw right here, Brad. You know, throw it up, might get a completion, might get a foul. So you never know.
That's right. That is right. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Single back in the backfield. Campbell takes the snap. He looks to his right, and he's going to run. He's across the 45, the 50, and he is brought down there at the 50-yard line. Pickup of about 9 on the carry. It's going to bring up 4th and 11 for the Bruins.
You know, Spencer had a good series right there. You didn't have anything, didn't know where to throw it right there.
Yeah.
Brought it down, made a nice run. I mean, we gained, you know, after the penalty, about 20 yards on that drive right there.
That's right.
So
Campbell's back for the punt. Blacksburg hustles a player on to make sure they have 11. Back deep for the reception for Cave Spring. Number 3, Cameron Parker, their running back. Snap is back to Campbell. Campbell's got it, and he punts it away. Gets a spiral punt, low lying, but it does get a great Blacksburg bounce.
Great bounce.
All the way down past the 5-yard line. Looks like it's going to be spotted there at the 5. So terrific job there to make Cave Spring have tough field position. Good punt there by Spencer Campbell.
Tell you what, good snap right there. We set up in a little different punt formation than we have all year. You know, it kind of threw Cave Spring for a little loop right there. Maybe us too.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I liked it. It was a change-up and made them think a little bit.
So we do see number 9, Carter Jeffers, out at the quarterback position for Cave Spring. They're in a traditional I formation. Snap is back. Handoff goes up the middle to their fullback, number 24, Caleb Grider. And it's going to be a pickup of about 9 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1 for Cave Spring.
Looks like Riley Bean in on that tackle. He's getting it started outside linebacker.
Good for Riley. You like to see that. I mean, he's made some noise throughout this year, so glad to see him out there. Cave Spring breaks the huddle once again. Pro formation. Handoff goes to Parker. Parker's to the left side, but he's not going too far. Braden DeMassey grabs a hold of him and brings him down, but he does pick up enough yardage for Knight first down.
Yeah, you know, that two-back offense, they're just going to come right at us. You know, why not? We just got to play a little bit lower, and, you know, on first contact, we just got to get them down, Brad. We've made first contact, and they've got those extra yards after that, so we just got to get them down at that point of contact.
Got to find a way to get them down at that initial contact. You're exactly right, James. And Cave Spring breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, single to the left. Split backfield with Jeffers in the middle. Snap back. Handoff goes to Parker up the middle. And he's met by the defensive line of the Bruins. And he's going to be stopped for about a 2-yard gain. Ball will be spotted at the 20. Brings up 2nd and 8 for Cave Spring.
You know, so far just looking at it, Brad, looks like we're matching up fairly decent right here. You know, a lot better than quite a few of the games earlier this year. So, you know, physically we're doing okay. We're holding our own, and we just got to keep maintaining that and keep getting better.
That's what we want to do. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. Twins receivers to the right. I backfield. Jeffers under center. Handoff goes to Parker over the right-hand side. And he takes it up to about the 25-yard line where he's tackled there. I believe that was Bean once again on the tackle for the Bruins.
Yep.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for Blacksburg.
You know, Brad, it might not happen this play, but we're kind of playing a corners over technique with that two-back when they go twins. You're really, at some point, I think we're going to see a running back play out of the backfield, especially when they put that twins into the boundary.
Cave Spring breaks the huddle. Pro formation. Jeffers under center. He's going to keep it on a quarterback keep, and he's going to pick up enough yardage for a Cave Spring first down. It's going to be a pickup of about 4 on the carry. Takes it up to about the 31. It's going to be first down for the Knights.
Got to play a little lower right there, Brad.
Yep.
Kind of got a little high, and they knocked us off the ball a little bit.
You know that their fullback is really tight, isn't he? He's really tight to the quarterback. You know, they've got the tailback straight behind him, but the fullback, number 24, Caleb Gritter, is like right on the heels of the quarterback. They break the huddle. Jeffers, it's a fake to Gritter, but he is a counter back around to number 3, Cameron Parker, but he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a pickup of a yard on the carry, but not much.
Yeah, Spencer did a good job right there. He actually beat the block of the pulling lineman, got in the backfield deep enough to make the play right there. So, big 2nd down play right here for us, Brad. We need to keep him behind the sticks right here.
That's right. I agree with you. They do break the huddle. Twins receivers to the left. I backfield. Once again, fullback right close. It's going to be a toss sweep to the right-hand side, and he is going to be brought down. It was number 3, Cameron Parker, on a sweep, but he is met. Looks like number 2, James Rich, on the tackle.
Hey, he did a good job scraping right there. They were just running that little stretch toss play, and he found a seam and cut right through it and made the tackle. I mean, you know, 3rd and 9 right here, Brad. Let's find a way. Get off the field.
Great instincts there by Rich. As you said, no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 9 from the 33. It's 5:17 and counting here in the first quarter. Our score 0-0. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left. Jeffers under center, and he's looking for the pass. He's going out into the flats, and it's a little bit overthrown. And pass was intended for number 6, Deshaun Johnson, but it's going to fall incomplete, and that is going to bring up a 4th down for Cave Spring.
Good series right there, Brad. You know, finally had a good first down play on defense that kind of led to this stop right here. Great series right there. Now we're going to get the ball back and see what we can do. We had a little success on offense, so see what we can do right here.
That's exactly what we got to do. Looks like Gordon Grisham-Vaden is going back deep for the Bruins. Snap is back, and the kick is away. It is a short kick. It actually goes out of bounds at the Cave Spring 47-yard line. Great field position once again for the Bruins.
That looked like my drive, Brad, you know, a straight duck hook.
Yeah.
So, hey, we needed that right there.
That is sort of what happens when I play golf, too. I just never know. It's going to go left, it's going to go right, you know. I just only play captain's choices because, you know, it'd be miserable for me just to play by myself. I played one time with a gentleman, and we were playing in Draper, and there was a bunch of deer on the side, and they ran out into the middle of the fairway. And when I was getting ready to tee off, and he said, "Those are the smartest deer I've ever seen in my life." Luke Poff goes in motion for the Bruins. Handoff goes to Gordon Grisham-Vaden over the right-hand side, and he is met immediately there at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He's going to bring up second down for Blacksburg.
Right, I can't wait till we get Spencer involved in this run game right here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's the last game of the year. We can't save him for anything. But
no, you gotta go.
He's a crucial part, and I can't wait to see him carry the football tonight.
Clock is spinning down, 4:36 to go here in the first quarter. Bruins look to the sideline for the play. It is signaled in. Javier Waldron, Ethan Carpa, the receivers, as well as number 3, Luke Poff. James Rich in at the tight end position. Campbell shotgun formation. And handoff goes to Gordon Grisham. And he keeps plugging along. And he picks up about 2 yards, takes it down to the 45. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for Blacksburg.
Good job right there, Gordon. You know, he got hit in the backfield, and, you know, he kept those legs going. And
did a good job.
Great individual effort right there.
It really was. Bruins look at once again to the sideline for the play. Receivers are starting to make their move. 19 seconds and counting on the play clock. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Waldron is the single receiver to the right. Walker back in the backfield with Campbell to the right of Campbell. Campbell looks, he surveys, takes the snap, and he's getting pressured. And he finds Ethan Walker. And Walker is down to the 40-yard line where he's tackled there. Good job by Walker eluding the first couple tackles and getting down to, looks like they're going to spot him at the 41. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Bruins, probably about 4th and 4. We'll see. There's some decision times here for the Bruins. Looks like they might go for it here.
You never know, Brad. That's why they pay them the big bucks down there, I tell you. You know, this is a big decision this early in the game.
Really is. Well, you know, you can quick kick it. You have your punter, that's your quarterback. Yep. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Campbell takes a snap. They are going to go for it. Campbell looks across the middle, and he's got his guy, Javier Waldron, and he's still going. He's at the 30 and takes it all the way down to the 27-yard line of the Knights. That is a big first down play right there.
Huge first down, gutsy call right there, Brad. I tell you what, that was a big-time first down. I mean, he must have bounced off 3 tacklers right there.
He did.
Great job, great pass.
Well, you know, gutsy catch.
Yeah.
I mean, he come across the middle, and he knew he was going to get hit.
Yep.
And but he held on to the ball and just kept moving in the right direction. Ball is spotted. I had said the 27, but it looks like it's going to be at the 28. So 1st and 10 for the Bruins, 2:16 and counting here. Campbell looks. He's got 3 receivers to the left, single to the right. Campbell takes the snap. He's looking to his left, and he's going to take off and run. He's got a little bit of room. He's at the 25. He's at the 20, down to the 15, the 10, and he is going all the way into the end zone.
Touchdown.
That is a touchdown. Blacksburg Bruins.
I'll tell you what, man. He's a load to bring down when he gets out there, Brad.
Once he gets in space, you better be prepared if you're going to hit him. Terrific job there by Spencer Campbell. 28-yard quarterback scramble and takes it to the house for the pay dirt. Terrific job. Liam Mena on for the extra point attempt. Campbell on the hold. Snap is back from Gomez. Holds down. Kick is up. And the kick is good by Mena. Our new score, 1 minute and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Blacksburg 7, Cave Spring 0. We will step away momentarily. You're listening to Bruin football on ESPN Blacksburg.
Come and do a ride-along.
So I'd encourage anyone to do a ride-along. I would definitely say come do a ride-along.
There's a ride-along form on our website that you can do a ride-along if you're willing to see the things that we do see in EMS sometimes. You do have to be prepared if you're going to do a ride-along.
Because a ride-along, you actually come on calls with us and you can see exactly what's happening.
Ride-alongs are a fantastic opportunity for you not only to see the medical care that we provide, but see the other members that exist at this agency and all the diversity and all the excitement that having different mindsets and different ideologies can bring to your experience in medicine and within the community.
And there's no better experience than to actually see it. That way you can make your determination as to whether or not this is for you. We hope that it is.
Come see what our facility is like, come tour, come look at an open house. We are here 24/7.
You can go to our website and you can sign up for a ride-along whenever it best suits you. Come prepared, because we're not going to take you on a fake call. We're going to take you on a real call. So you're going to get to see exactly what we get to see.
Welcome back here, Bill Brown Stadium, David Chris Field. The Bruins strike first, 7-0 lead over the Knights. 1:17 to go in the first quarter. Mena with the Waterstone Mortgage kickoff drives the ball all the way back to the 10, and it is going to bounce through the end zone for a touchback. Great job there by Liam Mena to get that ball all the way down there.
Tell you what, I mean, he almost kicked the spiral down there too, Brad.
He did.
They got a little passing look.
We'll take it however we can get it, right?
Yes, we can. I mean, they're starting on the 20. That's all that matters. He's had two really good kicks tonight. The onside, now that one. So,
ball is spotted at the 20, and that's where Cave Spring will take over 1st and 10. 1:17 to go here in the first quarter. Bruins with the lead, 7-0 off of a 28-yard quarterback keep run by Spencer Campbell. Snap is back. Handoff goes to Cameron Parker. Parker's over the right-hand side. He's at the 30, takes it up to the 35, where he is ran out of bounds there by number 25, Carter Ackerman. But he does pick up good yardage, and it will be a first down for the Knights.
Yeah, Brad, I mean, it really looks like there's no room, and somehow he just kind of squeezes through there. You know, they're just lined up in that pro formation, running a little weak ISO right through that kind of open B gap where it's the lineman. But we got two linebackers there, and I just don't see how he's fitting through there sometimes.
Yeah, I don't either. He's finding that little crease.
Yes, he is.
Cave Spring breaks the huddle. Jeffers under center, pro formation. I backfield. Snap, and handoff goes to Parker once again, and he is going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage, number 88. That looks like Bean once again.
Johnny on the spot right there.
Hey, you know, he's making his name known. You know, he's getting his opportunity, and he's doing everything that he can. So really proud of that young man for getting after it here.
Yep, two plays right there. You know, Brad, that's 2 plays in a row. They're running away from Braden. They haven't run to him really.
Right.
You know, they're making a conscious
for
effort.
good reason.
Absolutely. I don't.
11 seconds on the clock. Cave Spring breaks the huddle, and they do snap it. The handoff goes to the fullback, and they do try to go right up the middle, but there is nowhere to go there for Cave Spring. The ball carry on that was number 28, Jackson Steffen, and it looked like number 52, Nathan Woolwine, in on the tackle for the Bruins. That's going to bring 3rd down 6 up when we return. That is the end of the first quarter of play. Blacksburg Bruins 7, Cave Spring 0. You're listening to ESPN Blacksburg.
Service is so important, and we don't mean just writing herd on people and looking for violations. Service in helping people, in being available, in being in dialogue, in participating in activities. Our police are true members of our community.
There was one day when I had a problem in the back of the building. Somebody was monkeying around, if you excuse the expression. They shouldn't be back there, and it was after hours, and I happened to just call the dispatcher, and an officer was here within minutes. The bottom line is that you don't want to mess around in Blacksburg. They're very responsive, they're very professional, and very quick.
They are hardworking, valuable individuals who are truly ethical and great people, just overall great people who I think, you know, Blacksburg is really lucky to have and to represent our community.
Come on.
And Dwayne Parker takes the sweep.
Welcome back here, Bruin. Blacksburg Bruins in the lead, 7-0. We actually came back just a little bit late there, and Cave Spring does have a first play in the second quarter, and they do a toss pitch out to Cameron Parker around the left-hand side, and he does pick up the 6 yards and a few extra to be able to get a Cave Spring first down. Ball is spotted at the 48-yard line of the Knights. Spencer Campbell in on that tackle. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. One receiver to the right, split backfield with Jeffers, the quarterback, in between both. And it is a penalty flag down. Looks like it's going to be illegal procedure against Cave Spring, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty and move them back.
First time I've seen them go 2 tight ends tonight, Brad.
Yeah.
I might have missed it earlier, but that's the first time
I think they did it one other time when they had to split backfield back there.
Out of the gun look?
Yeah, out of the gun look. So ball spotted at the 43. Same look once again. One receiver to the right. Both backs are in the backfield. Jeffers in the middle. Handoff goes to number 28. And he's going to be brought down there. Number 3, Luke Paul. He's able to pick up a few yards on the carry, but not many. And Luke Paul's able to come in and take care of business. Jackson Steffen on the carry for the Knights. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for Cave Spring.
Yeah, those corners and safeties are going to be huge in the run game tonight, Brad. You know, they got to do a great job reading those tight ends and so forth to be able to play the pass too, but they're going to be big for us to be able to have success in the run game tonight.
Snap is back. Handoff goes up the middle. It is to number 24, Caleb Gritter. He's still pushing the pile, and he takes it into Bruin territory. It looks like he might have enough for a first down. Takes it all the way down to the Bruin 42.
Looked like we had him, then the old rugby scrum happened,
that's what it looked like.
So,
they just kept on pushing that pile, and it is a first down for the Knights. 11:01 to go here in the first quarter. Clock is spinning. Blacksburg with the lead, 7-0, but Cave Spring is on the move. Cave Spring once again goes to their heavy formation. They have Jeffers at the quarterback position, and then they have Gratter and Steffen in the backfield with him. Handoff goes to Gratter. Gratter's over the right-hand side, and he's going to pick up big yardage there once again for Cave Spring. Ball's going to be spotted. Looks like at about the 33-yard line, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 1 for Cave Spring.
Wow. You know, that's a big run right there, 9 yards, and really it was about 9 before he ever got touched. You know, Javier kind of brought him down. We're going to have to get up there a little closer, a little tighter, Brad, and take a few chances right here. Make it happen quicker.
You're right.
I see, Luke's kind of creeping up a little bit. I hope he keeps coming.
Snap comes, hands off to Gratter over the right-hand side. He's got enough room for a first down, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds over on the Cave Spring sideline by number 1, Javier Waldron. Looks like the ball is going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. That will be enough for a Knight first down. They're just coming to that little heavy look there, that 2 tight end set, and they got a couple of their bigger backs, and they're just trying to just punish them, and they're not going out of that set. They found some success with it, and they're continuing.
Why not theory?
Snap is back, and handoff goes to number 24, Gritter. He's over the left side. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. Takes it down to the 10, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds there.
Gritter once again, this time the left side.
By the Bruins, but it's going to be another first down for Cave Spring.
Man, they're having their way right now, Brad.
Tackled on the play.
Not doing a very good job of setting the edge right there. We're kind of struggling. We're on our heels, and give Cave Spring a lot of credit right here, man. They had a little success, like you said, and they're keep going the same thing over and over.
Yep. They're not changing anything. Which, if it's not broke, you don't fix it. So, Cave Spring breaks the huddle. Single receiver to the right. Two backs in the backfield. Handoff goes to Gritter. He's going to come up the middle this time. He's going to cross the 5 and takes it down to about the 3-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3 for the Knights. 9:16 to go here in the second quarter. Blacksburg leading 7-0.
We're kind of having their, chunk type plays. Not, those 20-yarders, but just very consistent.
Yep.
Good, hard runs.
They really have. They break the huddle. Same offensive set once again. Snap is back, and handoff goes to Gritter over the right-hand side, and he is in for a Cave Spring touchdown with 8:54 to go here in the second quarter.
I mean, that was, great job on Cave Spring part. Great on Cave Spring's part.
Oh, yeah.
Good answer by them.
Impressive drive. I mean, they
really
came out and went to this little bit more of a heavier set to get some additional blockers in there, and they just came right at us right there. Extra point attempt is by number 22, Jackson Matthews. He surveys it. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up, and that kick is good. Our new score here, 8:54 to go in the second quarter. Blacksburg 7, Cave Spring 7. You're listening to Blacksburg Bruin football on ESPN Blacksburg.
You want to jump up? 1, 2, 3. Oh, here he comes. Right there behind that treasure. Oh! See it right there? Running. Is the buggy?
Welcome back here, Bill Brown Stadium. Cave Spring strikes. It is a tie ball game, 7-7, 8:54 to go. Cave Spring with the Waterstone Mortgage kick by number 22, Jackson Matthews. And it looks like Gordon Grisham Vaden has the reception, and he takes it all the way back to the 35-yard line. Great job there by Gordon. Good return on the kick there, James.
Yeah, Brad. I mean, if he was just about 3 inches taller and about 25 pounds bigger, I mean, holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the heart of a lion out there, man. He runs it up in there, and he has no regard for his body at all.
No, he's a tough kid, that's for sure. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. Single receiver to the left, that's Javier Waldron. Single receiver to the right, that's Ethan Carpa. Campbell looks, he takes the shotgun snap. Handoff goes up the middle. I think that's Gordon Grisham Vaden once again. Pickup of about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. Looks like they're going to spot it at 5 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Ball is spotted at the 40. 8:32 and counting here in the first half.
That's kind of our version of the 2 tight end set. When you got.
That's right. You got Carter Ackerman coming in, and I believe you also have got James Rich on the other side.
Yep.
Not a bad look there. Campbell in the shotgun formation. Gordon Grisham Vaden lines up directly behind him. Ackerman comes in motion to the left. And the handoff goes to Grisham Vaden, and it looks like he's going to be smothered up there for a loss. Good team effort there by the Cave Spring defensive front.
Brad, it's kind of like they knew where the ball was going before the ball was ever snapped.
They did.
We're running that 2 tight end look to try to get that 52 front that they have spread out a little bit wider.
Yep.
But I'm telling you what, man, they slanted right to it, and good scouting on their part. And
it really was. They did a good job there, and knowing what was going on. The Bruins looked to the sideline for the play. 7:28 and counting here in the first half of play. Our score 7-7. Campbell surveys it. And the snap is back, and he's going to look down the field. He's got Javier Waldron, who will be his intended receiver, but He is going to overthrow Waldron by a couple yards there, not able to pull that in, and that's going to bring up 4th and 8 for the Bruins. Ball spotted at the 37. Campbell will drop back into the punt formation. Back for the punt reception for the Knights is number 3, Cameron Parker. 7:11 to go here in the second quarter.
We need another good punt out of Spencer. His last one was really, really good. Kind of, led to our good field position, and so hopefully we can get another one out of him.
Great snap there by Hector Gomez, and a terrific punt. It drives Cameron Parker all the way back to the 20, but he does make the catch, and he is just dragging Bruins down the field and takes it all the way down to the 45-yard line. We hit him back at about the 30, and he just kept going forward all the way down to the 45-yard line for an additional 15 yards after the initial contact.
Yeah, Brad, just by those angles and where he was being tackled at, it just kind of both of their momentum was
just
going
carried
in
him right there, didn't it?
Yeah, sometimes you just got to go a little bit lower.
Yep.
It's easier said than done up here, though.
That's it. You got that right. Been there, done that. Cave Spring back into the I formation. Pro set for the receivers. Jeffers takes the snap, and the handoff goes to Cameron Parker. He's over the right side, and he does blast into Bruin territory. A pickup of about 6 yards on the carry, maybe 7.
Yeah, Brad, we've got to start getting those bodies down. I mean, they're getting a little push, and sometimes they're getting that push. Our linemen need to kind of, cut down that wall, not let it knock us back right there. And they're kind of getting driven back into our linebackers, which makes it really, really tough.
And they're not really big up front. We just got to get up a little bit lower. Ball spotted at the 48. Snap and handoff. Ball's on the ground, and I believe maybe the Bruins might have recovered it. Yes, it looks like Spencer Campbell comes away with the fumble recovery, and Blacksburg will take over in Cave Spring territory at the 49. 2 big plays already by Spencer Campbell.
Yep. Boy, we needed that, especially after that last drive that they had. They were kind of knocking us back a little bit, and it kind of started off the same way right there. So, whew. That's a big, big play right there for us, Brad.
Big play. You got that right. Just looked like they didn't quite get the exchange off, and it hit the ground, and Spencer Campbell right there to fall on it. So 6:15 to go here in the second quarter. Our score, Blacksburg 7, Cave Spring 7. Campbell comes away with a fumble recovery, and the Bruins take over at the 49 of Cave Spring. Snaps back, and handoff goes to Walker. Walker maybe picks up a yard on the carry up the middle. But he's met there by a host of Cave Spring Knights. Not much going for even.
Man, you can see it. Spencer's about to pull that ball and kind of go out that back door per se.
It looked like it was open on that particular one, It was pretty close. So brings up 2nd and 9. Ball spotted at the 48. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. Walker is in the backfield beside of Campbell to the right of him. 2 receivers to the left, single to the right. Luke Poff goes in motion to the right, and it looks like it could be a busted play, but Campbell's going to keep it, and he's going to run, and he maybe picks up about 2 yards on the play. He's going to take it down to the 46-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 7 for the Bruins. That one just didn't look right.
Yeah, something happened right there,
Not
Brad.
exactly sure. There's a little bit of a busted play there.
Well, this is 3rd and very makeable right here, Brad. We've had great success with our short throwing game tonight.
Yeah.
Great opportunity to try it again right here. We don't have to take a shot down the field. Just a nice little short pass. And basically Spencer just needs to read the guy who has the most space between him and defender.
That's right.
Based on the alignment right here.
Blacksburg breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the left, single to the right. Walker to the right of Campbell. Campbell takes the snap. He's going to throw it, and the pass was intended for number 3, Luke Poff, but pass was just a little bit low, a little bit behind Poff, not able to pull that in. So that's going to bring up 4th and 7 for the Bruins here. 4:40 to go in the second quarter.
That was the right read, Brad.
Perfect read.
Luke had good space right there between him and the safety, and just didn't execute it the way we wanted to.
Yep, ball was just a little bit underthrown there, and Poff just couldn't come back and get it. That's one you like to have back for sure. Punt team is on. Gomez's snap is back to Campbell. They're going to throw a fake, and it is going to be caught by number 11, Gordon Grisham-Baden, and that's going to be a Bruin first down. What a great job right there. Campbell sort of set that one up. You know, it looked like he was going to punt it, but you could see a little hesitation. Then all of a sudden, he just throws it right to Gordon Grisham-Baden, and terrific catch, just very clutch catch there by Grisham-Baden. Ball goes all the way down to the 32-yard line, and the Bruins will have 1st and 10 with 4:35 to go.
You know, Brad, that's 2 possessions right there we stole. You know, obviously the opening kickoff on the fake, on the onside kick, and now the fake punt right there. 2 possessions we stole.
Great job right there. Bruins break the huddle. 2 receivers right, single to the left. Campbell's looking, and he's going to throw. Passes intended over there for number 25, Carter Ackerman. Nowhere to go there. Probably a good job of Campbell to throw it low because it was defended pretty well right there. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you know, on sometimes like that, and I'm not sure if they work on it or not, Brad, but like right there, you know, they kind of pressed up on the outside receivers. Sometimes we need to convert those hitches into go routes right there. And
that's right.
Take a shot because you know you got one-on-one, and we got some decent athletes out there. So I'd love to see that happen sometime.
Bruins break the huddle. Walker to the left of Campbell in the shotgun formation. Snap is back.
There we go.
Campbell's going to keep it, and he's going to go around the left-hand side towards Cave Springs sideline. And he's going to be ran out of bounds there. Looks like the ball is going to be spotted at about the 27.
Good pickup right there, Brad.
Yep, good job there. He's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bruins. So 5-yard pickup there for Campbell. Now, we talked about getting Campbell into space and running and how good of a runner he is. He runs hard. He runs angry. And, you know, at this point, last game of the season, you got to throw it all out there.
Yeah, he got 3 extra yards on his own right there, Brad.
He did.
So that's a big play right there.
Ball spotted at the 27, 4 minutes and counting. Snap is back. Campbell is looking to his right. He's going to go over the middle. It's caught by Carter Ackerman, and he's going to be tackled at about the 12-yard line. That will be a 1st down for the Bruins. Ball is spotted at the 12. Great throw there from Spencer Campbell. Great catch by Carter Ackerman.
I tell you, man, moving the football, eating up the clock right here.
Huge. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. Campbell gets the players situated. Walker's to the left. Single receiver to the right. 2 to the left. Throw is out to Ackerman once again. Ackerman takes it to about the 11, so about a yard pickup on the play. 3:25 and counting here in the second quarter. Our score tied up. Blacksburg 7, Cave Springs 7, but the Bruins are on the move. Ball is spotted at the 11, 2nd and 9 for this Bruin offense.
You know, Brad, we can still get a 1st down here too. So, obviously we want to score, but we still get a 1st down if we get the ball to the 3-yard line. That'll give us some more plays in this drive.
Snap is back. It looks like Campbell's going to keep it, but he has got a lot of Cave Spring Knights on him. It's going to be tackled for a little bit of a loss there, so that's going to bring up 3rd and about 10 for the Bruins. Nowhere to go there for Spencer on that one.
I'm not sure exactly what happened right there, Brad. I mean, it looked like they had the defender in the backfield before we ever almost took the snap right there.
Yeah, it looks like Cave Spring is going to call a timeout here, 2:52 to go. We're going to keep it here at the stadium, and we don't want to miss any little bits of the action here.
Well, I mean, right now we're in field goal range, so, you know, basically Spencer, if he drops back to throw this football, we don't have anybody open. You know, just throw it away.
Throw it away, that's right.
You know, so we got some opportunities right here, Brad.
That's right.
Yeah, guys, I mean, you look at the stats here. It's been, you know, pretty down the middle. I mean, Cave Spring 21 plays for 116 yards. Only 1 pass attempted there. I think the Bruins have really cut it loose a little bit more than usual. Already 10 passes attempted, 7 of them completed. So Spencer's doing a good job throwing the ball and taking care of it. It has been an issue at times this season. And, you know, over 100 yards in the first half. You can't ask for much more from this one.
All right, back to
That's
the
great.
Blacksburg has it.
That is great. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. They've got 3 receivers to the left, single to the right.
We've got a big wide split out here by Javier.
Snap is back. It is a fake handoff, and Campbell's got it.
Oh.
And he is going to be tackled for a loss. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up 4th down, and the ball is going to be spotted at the right hash mark, and the field goal team comes on for the Bruins. Number 31, Liam Minna. It will be a 31-yard field goal attempt. Gomez on for the snap. Campbell the holder. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up, and the kick is good. The Bruins take the lead once again with the score 10-7. 2:14 to go here in the first half. You are listening to ESPN Blacksburg.
What we're going to do first, we're going to ride down the Huckleberry Trail all the way to the little park by the lake. You guys know where that is?
Welcome back here, Bill Brown Stadium. Blacksburg strikes again. They have the lead, 10-7, over the Cave Spring Knights. Liam Minna with the Waterstone Mortgage kickoff drives it back to about the 10-yard line, and that's where number 3, Cameron Parker, receives it, and he takes it back up to about the 27-yard line, and that's where the Cave Spring Knights will take over. 1st and 10. 2:07 to go here in the second quarter, James.
Yeah. Good tackle right there by Gordon Grisham Vaden, man. He introduced himself to him.
He's having a good game, isn't he?
Good job right there. He just gets down the field, Brad. Gets down the field.
That's what you want to see. So 2:07 to go here in the first half. Bruins football is brought to you exclusively by Keller Williams. Are you ready to upgrade your home? Or maybe it's time to downsize. Let Keller Williams help you with their team of professionals. Snap
better.
is back, and toss pitch goes to number 3, Cameron Parker. Parker picks up about 8 yards on the carry over towards the Cave Springs sideline. Ball is going to be spotted at about, you can't really see where they're going to spot it. It's going to be enough for a first down, I believe. They're going to spot the ball at the 37, and they are saying it is a first down for Cave Spring.
Trips formation.
1:37 and counting here. Cave Springs got 3 receivers to the left. Jeffers rolls to his left, and he throws down the field, and he's got his guy, number 43, all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Pass is caught by number 43, Braden Gramada.
Number 14, Campbell.
Campbell does bring him down, but not before they do some damage. Ball is spotted at the 24. 1:26 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, a little blown coverage right there, Brad. I'm not sure exactly what we were trying to do. Looks like we squatted a corner and we're expecting the safety to kind of come over the top and be there, play that kind of that deep third part of the field. And we just never got over the top, Brad. But you know, they broke the huddle so quickly, and they don't really personnel change it right there. So you know, it just kind of lined up in the trips, brought the the tailback comes out as the inside receiver, and it happens fast. We got to be ready for it to happen fast when it's game speed.
Jeffords did a good job of rolling to his left and throwing.
He did.
And we talked about it. We knew that he could throw the ball pretty good just by watching the film and those types of things, and he proves it there. And finds his guy, and that is a big first down for Cave Spring. Minute 26 to go. Bruins with the lead, 10-7. Ball is spotted at the Bruin 24. Cave Spring once again breaks the huddle. Now they're going to come back to their 2 tight end set. Single receiver to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Now it looks like number 28, Steffens, is going to go in motion. It's going to be a handoff to number 24, Gritter, and he is going into the end zone for a Cave Spring touchdown. That looked way too easy.
Yeah, right. They motioned out with the running back. Basically became a tight end and wing type of formation when the ball was snapped, and we never really adjusted at all. We were just kind of flat-footed right there.
Yep.
Then they ran a little speed option, and it was pretty easy play, to be honest with you.
Number 22, Jackson Matthews, on for the point after attempt for the Knights. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up, and that kick does squeeze in. Our new score here, 1 minute, 19 seconds to go in the first half. Cave Spring 14, Blacksburg 10. You're listening to Bruin football on ESPN Blacksburg.
Integrity, of course, is a key principle of the Blacksburg Police Department. That's both integrity of the organization, but also integrity of the individual that we're bringing to work on our team. You won't find better people anywhere than here at Blacksburg Police Department.
I've found in my years working with a variety of businesses in Blacksburg that the merchants kind of know that the police are there if they need them. They make themselves available, they come around, they introduce themselves, and just so that have an idea who's coming, and that familiarity really helps.
As a martial artist, integrity is a huge thing for us. So if I look at Blacksburg PD and law enforcement in general, the integrity they have, again, it goes back to the community and what they serve. You know, the amount of hours they put in outside of it, and just in their community discussing things outside of their law enforcement. They try to interact with other people, and they don't even realize maybe they're a law enforcement officer at that time, and they're doing their job without people even knowing sometimes.
Welcome back here, Bruins. Fall. Correction. I lost my train of thought there after the kick went through. I apologize. Bruins come in here, minute 15 to go. Cave Spring does strike with a touchdown. And kicked off there by number 22, Jackson Matthews of Cave Spring. Ball is spotted at the 29, and where the Bruins will take over. 1st and 10 here, minute 15 to go. That was just too quick of a score there, James.
Brad, I mean, that happened really quick. And you know, chunk plays. So it's not like they even took any clock off the
nope.
any
minute
time
15
off the
to
clock.
go.
So we still have time. You know, we still should have 3 timeouts.
Yep.
We still have plenty of time to get down in field goal range or even put the ball in the end zone.
Bruins break the huddle. Campbell in the shotgun formation takes the snap. He's looking over the middle. He throws it, and it was intended for Ethan Carpa. Ball falls incomplete. That was a good strike there by Campbell. Just falls incomplete right there.
You know, we'd run kind of a similar play twice. You know, one time was to Carter Ackerman, made a nice catch, and obviously there was an incompletion right there. But, you know, that middle of the field's been open for us tonight.
Looks like Xavier Price in the game here for the Bruins at the receiver position.
Yeah, he's the one who got the kickoff opening the second half, and Xavier's a good-looking, talented young man. He's tall and lanky and got some great range on him, so he can make some plays.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Campbell surveys it, takes the snap. He's looking to his left. He throws, and it is going to be picked off there by number 6, Deshaun Johnson, and he is going to bring it back into deep territory of the Bruins, all the way back to the 24-yard line. 1 minute and 1 second to go here in the second quarter. Not exactly what we wanted here going into the half.
Not at all, Brad. That ball kind of just sailed on him a little bit right there.
It did.
He threw some really good balls tonight, but that one, you know, obviously he wants that one back.
Just sort of got a little bit hot and a little bit high. Cave Springs back on the field, 2 tights, and snap is back, direct snap to number 3, Cameron Parker. Parker's going to go over the right-hand side, and he's going to take it down close to the 16-yard line. And Cave Spring will call their last timeout of the half. Looks like he did not get enough for a first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. Ball spotted at the 16-yard line.
We've got to be obviously going over the situation, right? They're going to go real fast right here. They're probably calling 2 plays in the huddle. They probably have the option of a 3rd play. If we get a first down, they're thinking, okay, we'll spike the ball, then come back and, make our calls after that. But, they got 2 plays. If they don't get it right here, they're going to be on the ball quick. So our guys got to be ready to go, get lined up to play.
That's exactly right, because, that's sort of what they did the last time they had 2 plays, and it was quick. Like, they made a big play, and the next thing you know, bam, they're back on the ball. They're ready to go. And, with the ball spotted here at about the actually, they've got it spotted at the 15 now. Ball spotted to 15, 2nd and 1 for Cave Spring. They break the huddle. It is a single receiver to the left and double tight end formation. Backs in the backfield, split the quarterback. Snap is to Jeffers. Jeffers is going to roll to his right, and he does throw the ball, and it is caught at about the 10-yard line, and he's able to take it all the way down to about the 7-yard line. Looks like number 24, Caleb Grider, on the reception there. That does stop the clock. No, actually, the clock is continuing to spin. Ball is spotted at the 7. Cave Spring back on the ball. Snap is here, and handoff goes to number 24, Grider. And we do bring him down over on the sideline. Let's see if it looks like they're going to stop the clock. I guess he must have went out of bounds. It's a good job there by the Bruins defense finding a way to bring him down, but I thought they had gotten him before he went out of bounds.
I was hoping that was the case, and I saw the referee with his arms above his head. Somehow we just need to find a way, Brad. Find a way to hold him to a field goal right here. Ball is spotted at the 5. It looks like the Bruins are going to take a timeout now. We're going to step away momentarily as well. You're listening to ESPN Blacksburg, 93.1, 97.1.
I drive for BT because the money is great.
I drive for BT because the hours fit my class schedule.
I drive for BT because the benefits are great.
We all drive for BT. You can too. Join us.
Handoff. 24, Grider, the ball carrier. He is in the end zone.
Welcome back, Bill Brown Stadium. While we're away, snap comes back, handoff goes to number 24, Grider, and he does take it off tackle into the end zone for a Cave Spring touchdown. That extends the night lead to the 20. On for the point after attempt, number 22, Jackson Matthews. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and that kick is good. 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. Cave Spring 20, Blacksburg 10. You're listening to ESPN Blacksburg, 93.1, 97.1.
We respect our police officers and they respect us. We have a unique community because we're a college community. They know how to meet our residents where they live.
Police officers are really first among all of us in American society. The only others who are kind of shoulder to shoulder with police officers, I think, are soldiers who are, serving domestically or internationally. So it's a pretty tough job.
My brother's a New York City police officer, so I live day in, day out hearing stories of what he has to suffer from. I think overall, the community is doing their best to lift the Blacksburg Police Department up, and I think that the Blacksburg Police Department is doing their best to lift the community up and tell them we are here for each other, we're a team, we have your back, you have our back, and that's the, the main thing and the most important part of it.
To return.
Welcome back here, Bill Brown Stadium. Cave Spring strikes once again. Our new score, Cave Spring 21, Blacksburg 10. Number 22, Jackson Matthews drives the kick back, and Walker with the return. He does bring it back up to what appears like the 21-yard line, but there is a penalty flag down on the play. We'll see exactly what's going on here. Officials are discussing it. Blacksburg is going on to the field for the offensive set. 11 seconds to go here in the second quarter. So officials come over, and looks like it's a personal foul against the Bruins. And that will move them back deep into the territory. I think, James, here, if you're Blacksburg Bruins, I think you just take a knee right here and get in the half.
Yeah, Brad, I think you kind of have to. And, you know, good thing is we are coming out with the ball in the second half.
Yep.
So, you know, that's the good news. But we got to go in and find a way to stop some run plays in this second half.
That's right.
At halftime and make some adjustments right there.
11 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Cave Spring leading the Bruins 21-0. Snap is back, and Campbell is going to take a knee. And that is going to be the end of our first half of play here on senior night. Cave Spring 21, Blacksburg 10. We're going to step aside for a couple minutes. When we return, we'll bring you the Sheeter Motor Mile halftime show. You're listening to Bruin Football on ESPN Blacksburg.
One thing about our college town is it's not a homogeneous group of people. There are 50 or 60 different ethnicities of people who are attracted to come to Blacksburg and to Virginia Tech, and always a variety of activities. A police officer might be involved in a festival one day, downtown patrolling the next day, and on the third, a visit from a state or national dignitary. And it's one of the things we love about this town.
I see service as something that, you know, so much dedication from somebody that puts in the time to take care of others. So officers that are in the field especially, their service to the local community is beyond what most people understand it is.
There's a couple of officers. Jim's one of them. He comes in, and it's always a very pleasant, hey, how you doing today? As he just kind of walk around and let people know that he's here for their protection. But it's good to have a good conversation with them. You know, those are things you like to see because it makes people feel good and comfortable.
You know, integrity is something you learn, and I know that, you know, I teach my kids all the time. What is integrity? It's doing the right thing when nobody's looking. And it's something there that is the base of your foundation. Are you a person with integrity or are you not? And I know, based on the people that I work with on a day-to-day basis here in this gym, these are people who know right from wrong and who want to do what's best for the community.
The police department is a friendly partner to all businesses in town. They're patrolling a site like mine, you know, at any given time of the day to make sure no one's trespassing past closing, or someone could be vandalizing the building. I worry about that, you know, when we're closed. And so it's nice that the police department is making its rounds to help prevent something like that. So, you know, thank goodness the police department are here for helping to keep the place safe.
One of the core values of the department is respect, and that's the officers having respect for each other, having respect for the community, and then us as town management having respect for our department and making it a place that really officers want to come to work every day.
Well, it looks like both teams are out on the field. Gordon Grisham-Vaden is back deep for the Bruins, and set for the Waterstone Mortgage kickoff is number 22, Jackson Matthews of Cave Spring. He approaches the ball, and the kick is up in the air, and he drives it deep. And it looks like Grisham-Vaden has the ball at the 8. He's across the 20. He's still moving, but he is met there by about 4 different Cave Spring Knights, and he is, looks like the ball is going to be spotted at the 22-yard line, and that's where the Bruins will take over. 1st and 10 here to begin the third quarter.
You know, Brad, it's probably the biggest half of the season we're about to witness right here. Hey,
it is.
Time to get the job done.
You lay it all on the line right here. And we talked about it a little bit in pregame. For many of these seniors, this will be the last time they get an opportunity to play. So you just got to put it all on the line here. Bruins break the huddle. They have got 2 receivers. Looks like they've got 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, and it looks like Alexander Rudolph is in the backfield behind Campbell, a sophomore. Pitch goes to Rudolph, and he's going to pass it. It's a tailback throw, and he tries to hit Ethan Carpa out of the half on the halfback pass, and beautiful throw there by Alexander Rudolph, but just falls incomplete. Oh, that would have been huge, James.
You know, Brad, he showed a big arm right there, great spiral. You know, Ethan Carper really set that up well. He kind of was faking that block, and then bam, he was able to excel right past his defender right there. Great design play, just wasn't executed perfectly, unfortunately, but kind of got to witness what could be happening next year for the Bruins.
I think you're right. I mean, that could be the future QB right there for the Bruins. Alex Rudolph showing what he's got. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty flag on the play. I believe the call is going to be delay a game against the Bruins. So that will be a 5-yard penalty. And that will move them back to the 17, and it will be 2nd and 15. Update here, Radford High School taking on James River. Radford with a big lead, 42-0 over James River.
That Bobcat team, you know, they lost last week. I'm sure they're very, very, very hungry this week, Brad.
I'm sure they were. You know, you got to get over it and move on, right?
Yeah.
Bruins break the huddle. Got 2 receivers to the right, single to the left. Campbell is rolling to his right, and he's got Carter Ackerman out into the flats, and it falls off the fingertips of Ackerman, and that is going to bring up a 3rd down for the Bruins.
You know, Carter has caught the ball well all year long.
He has.
I mean, he's really almost like he had to stick him on those gloves, but that's the first time I've seen him have a drop like that, which is kind of a surprise. He's done a tremendous job catching the ball and getting some really nice run after the catches.
Yeah, great job. Carter has really turned out to be a great little football player for this Bruin football team, and I had the privilege of coaching Carter when he was younger, and just quite a fine young man. Throw goes intended for Luke Poff, but it does fall incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th and 15 from the 17 for the Bruins. Again, that middle route was open right in the middle, and just couldn't quite haul it in.
Spencer did a nice job. He put that ball where only Luke could catch it, and not the defender, so good pass right there.
Campbell drops back into the punt formation. Back deep for the Knights is number 3, Cameron Parker. Gomez's snap is back to Campbell. Campbell steps, and he gets a great kick away. He drives Parker all the way back to the 37-yard line, and he makes a move, and he cuts across. He's across midfield. He's at the 40, 35, and takes it down to the 34-yard line, where he is met there by number 14, Spencer Campbell. Campbell's just all over the field, James.
Brad, he is all over the field, and you know, what a move by the K-Spring player right there.
Yeah.
I mean, he was kind of bottled up right there. I really thought we had good angles on him, and he really just kind of like he just got out of a phone booth. Brad. It was really good move right there.
You can't, I mean, you can't really, a high school player, you can't see a better punt than what Spencer just did there. I mean, huge punt. I mean, drove it all the way back to, you know, close to the 35-yard line. I mean, but he's able to do it. Direct snap to number 3, Cameron Parker. Parker's over the right-hand side. He's at the 30, and he takes it down to about what looks like the 29-yard line, but there are penalty flags down. Looks like the Bruins do have a player down.
And what we've got an official timeout.
Looks like that could be number 64, Braden DeMassey. We don't want to see that, do we?
No, Brad. He got cut down right there.
He is quite been quite a player for us and quite a great young man. So you hate to see that. He is coming. He is walking off the field. A little bit of assistance from the training staff. We will hope that everything is okay there for number 64. I didn't see what happened on the particular play, but I have a feeling that's probably what the penalty flags were for. Is that correct?
Looked like it was, Brad. They literally cut him at the line of scrimmage, and it was kind of a nasty looking cut right there,
Yeah.
Brad. It kind of clipped him right through those ankles.
Looks like as he gets closer to the sideline, he is on his own power there, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, we need him back.
Yeah, we definitely need him back, and we need him to be healthy. Yeah, that young man's got a future ahead of him. Direct snap back to number 3 once again. He takes it across the right-hand side, pick up of about 6 yards on the carry. Ball is spotted at the 39. In on the tackle for the Bruins, number 2, James Rich. That's going to bring up second and about 16 for Blacksburg.
You know, they kind of ran a different little variation of the play that time. They kind of pulled the backside guard and ran up underneath him.
Right.
You know, with some influence with the quarterback and the running back kind of out wide. So, nice little variation from Cave Spring.
Cameron Parker once again in the shotgun snap, and he is going to go to the left-hand side. He's at the 40. Crosses the 35 into the 30, and he's going to be driven out of bounds there by Spencer Campbell over on the Bruins sideline. It's going to not be enough for a first down. Looks like it's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for Cave Spring here. 10-21 and counting. Cave Spring with the lead, 21-10 against the Bruins here in the third quarter. You know, they haven't had Jeffers, the quarterback, out. They put number 3, who's their traditional running back, in at that direct snap position, and he's got 2 lead blockers there in number 24 Grouder and number 28 Steffen.
Yeah, why mess with success, really?
And it looks like Cameron Parker once again with the ball. I believe he's going to be stopped just a little bit short, maybe. Let's see where the ball is spotted.
Yeah, it should be about a yard
It is
short.
going to be 4th down, so 4th down and 1. So good job there by the Bruins. I believe that was James Rich once again in there for Blacksburg.
Tell you, Brad, you know, obviously they're not bringing out the kicker right here. If they did, it would put them up 14 if they made it. So, you know, I think if you got a pretty good kicker, I'm surprised they're not bringing him out and giving him a shot right here. But they must feel pretty confident about converting this 4th down right here.
Jeffers back in the game. I formation for the Knights. He's going to keep it on a quarterback keep, but I believe that they held him. I do not think he got that. Oh, that's a poor spot in my opinion by the officials, but it looked like he was down back here, though. They didn't blow the whistle, and I guess he snuck through.
Yeah,
so.
he kind of came out the back door over there, Brad.
Not a poor spot on their part. It looked like we had him, but the whistle didn't blow.
Yeah.
But he kept extra effort and was able to pick up enough for the first down. Good news on the field for the Bruins. Big number 64, Braden DeMassey, back out there once again. So thankful for that. You know, he's got such a future ahead of him, and you don't want to see injuries on anyone, but especially last game of the season. Direct snap back once again, Cameron Parker. Parker makes a spin move around the right-hand side, and he takes it deep inside the 10-yard line all the way down to about the 5-yard line, and that will be first down and goal for the Knights from the 5.
Brad, Cave Spring's done a pretty good job right here. We've got to give them a lot of credit. They have just stuck with it over and over, and a couple times we've gotten a little bit of stop, but they go right back to it, and they keep hammering away with the same play. And I mean, he's a pretty good running back there,
Yes,
Brad.
he is. Double tight situation here. Direct snap once again to Parker. Parker starts to his right, but nowhere to go. He tries to cut back to his left, and he is brought down. Looks like there's going to be a loss on the play. Looks like Braden Duncan in on the tackle for the Bruins. That's going to be a loss of 2, so brings up 2nd and goal from the 7.
2nd and goal.
Well, Brad, field goal right here. We got to hold him to a field goal. That still keeps that game within 2 scores.
That's right. That is right. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. Same formation, single receiver to the left, double tight in.
We got to bounce over.
We've got a running back going in motion. Parker, it direct snaps to him. He actually appears to look like he's going to his left, but he cuts it back to the right up the middle of the field. Takes it down to about the 5-yard line, so it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5. Maybe it might be just inside the 5, but it's going to be 3rd and goal either way. 7:18 to go. And James, as you were talking, one of those running backs went in motion, and we didn't slide with him.
We're here comes the quarterback back in. I believe Parker might be a little banged up right there on that last play.
So it looks like a split formation. Handoff goes to number 24, Grider. And Grider is going to be stopped before he's able to get in the end zone. It looks like he picks up maybe 2 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Knights. In on the tackle for the Bruins looked like number 2, James Rich.
Wow.
So 4th and goal here from the 3.
You know, this is kind of...
And it looks like Cave Spring's going for it here.
Yeah, you know. Especially with number 3 on the sideline right now, Brad. I'm kind of surprised a little bit right here, but hey, Coach believes in what they're doing, so.
Double tight formation. Jeffords got it. Handoff goes to Grider. Grider is trying to get through there, but the Bruins come up big on the defensive front, and they keep Grider out of the end zone. That will be a turnover on downs for the Cave Spring Knights, and Blacksburg will take over 1st and 10 deep into their territory. Looks like at about the 3-yard line. There is a Cave Spring Knight down after that play. We're going to step aside momentarily. You're listening to ESPN Blacksburg 93.1, 97.1.
For me, it is such an honor, frankly, to be in that position when people need help. They have nowhere else to go. They have no idea who to call. They call 911, and I'm the one who shows up. What an honor that is to be able to provide care and compassion to my neighbors, my friends, my peers from the community. And you know, it's not always life-threatening situations. It's not always minor situations. No matter the level of care provided or the complexity that's needed to provide adequate health care to these neighbors, that's what we do. Right? We're not in it for the money, we're not in it for the fame, we're in it to serve others. And that's what makes our agency so great. For me, it's living out my childhood dream. This is something I've wanted to do since a child. And walking in and seeing a bay with 6 ambulances, 2 squad trucks, UTVs, SUVs, it is a little boy's dream come true. And the fact that I get to do that every weekend is something I wouldn't have anywhere else.
Welcome back here, Bill Brown Stadium, David Chris Field, Blacksburg, Virginia. Blacksburg comes away with a big stop down at the goal line. They had 4 downs. It was 1st and goal, but the Bruins find a way to keep Cave Spring out of the end zone, and Cave Spring does turn the ball over on downs, and Blacksburg will take over at the 3. Injured player for Cave Spring, number 24, Caleb Grider. He is up now and has some assistance as he is walking off the field. He was the running back that was carrying the ball there. So good to see him up and walking, even if it is with a little bit of assistance. He's up off the field, so it's a good thing. Blacksburg tight in their end zone. So, James, a little bit of a dangerous spot here, but you know what? That's better than giving up a touchdown.
No doubt about that, Brad. Hey, I'd love to see us take a shot right here.
Yeah.
You know?
We were talking about it would be a victory just to keep them to a field goal, but we actually kept them from scoring at all. So let's take advantage of this. 6:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cave Spring with the lead, 21-10. Blacksburg has the ball, and then I thought it was on the 3, but it looks like it's going to be spotted at the 1, James.
It certainly does. Golly, that angle is funny from here, Brad. It's hard to tell.
It really is. Campbell goes under center and direct snap to him, and he is moving forward. Takes the ball out to about the 6-yard line, so good pickup there for Spencer Campbell just to get out of that hole a little bit.
You know, I like that they ran it under center like that, Brad.
Yeah.
You know, we've been in gun all night. And then, Spencer comes up underneath center, and great positive yardage right there. And now we got a little breathing room.
It's great. That's what you want to see there. So good hard run by Spencer Campbell. Good job there by Braden DeMassey, sort of leading that way right up the middle for him. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. Single receiver to the right, single to the left. Campbell takes the snap, handoff goes to Walker, and there is a wall of Cave Spring Knights there to keep him from going anywhere. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like no gain on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Bruins. 5:34 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Cave Spring with the 21-10 lead over the Blacksburg Bruins.
Really need to convert on the first down right here, Brad.
Gotta find a way to move the chains, James.
Yeah.
If we got something up our sleeve, now's the time to do it, right?
Anything right here, Brad. Absolutely.
Blacksburg breaks the huddle. Javier Waldron to the right. Ethan Carpet to the left.
Right
Looks
there.
like Campbell's going to throw it. He has got Ethan Walker. Walker is going to take it up to, I believe, probably about the 9-yard line, but that's not going to be enough for a first down. That's going to bring up 4th down. And looks like the punt team is coming on for the Bruins here, 4:48 and counting.
You know, they got a new kick returner back there right now, Brad.
Yeah, they do. It looks like number 15, Amarin Tolliver. I saw him a little bit on film last week's game. He came in and played at the running back position. You know, that last name Tolliver, that's a special name.
They got the Sweeney, the Tollivers, the Parkers, so. Oh.
Got a good punt there. Campbell didn't look like it was going to be great, but got a good punt. Rolls all the way down to Cave Spring territory. They will take over at the 49. Looks like a little bit of extracurricular activity out there, but the officials take care of it real quick before they throw any flags. So that's a good job there by the officials to get all that stuff squared away.
Hey, Ryan, I just wondered, you know, Spencer punting tonight, how many yards is he getting per punt? I mean, he's...
Per punt, it's sitting at 44 after that one.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
He really is. I mean, that's college yardage right there, you know. I mean, he's doing an exceptional job. He punted really well last week, too.
Yeah.
Cave Spring breaks the huddle. It looks like they're going to go into an I formation. Carter Jeffers under center. Handoff goes to Tolliver, and he is met immediately there by number 14, Spencer Campbell, as well as number 64, Braden DeMassey. I tell you what, Campbell's he's got a little attitude right now.
Love it.
He's fighting, you know.
Yep.
He's got 1.5 quarters left to play right here, and he's not going down lightly. And I love to see that.
No doubt, Brad. I mean, every time they go that 2-back look, they try to run that weak ISO, you know, away from the tight end, and you know, that time we were able to stop it. You know, they've had a little success earlier, but man, Spencer changed that complexion right there real quick.
He sure did. So new backs in the backfield for Cave Spring. Number 28 playing the fullback position, Jackson Steffen, and number 15, Amarin Tolliver, sophomore at the tailback. It looks like it is going to be a timeout by Cave Spring. We're going to step aside for a 30-second break. You're listening to ESPN Blacksburg. 93.1, 97.1.
So have you applied for any jobs yet?
Nah, I'm just gonna sit all day.
So am I.
Next stop, Torkerson Hall.
Don't just sit. Sit profitably. Drive for BT and get a $2,000 hiring bonus.
Welcome back here, Bill Brown Stadium. Cave Spring with the lead over the Bruins, 21-10. They've got the ball 2nd and 10 on their own 49.
Go, Spencer. Go, Spencer.
And it looks like Jeffers' pass is intended over there for number 28, Jackson Steffen, but the pressure coming from the backside of Spencer Campbell, he knocks down Jeffers before he's able to get a good throw away, so great pressure there by Campbell.
Just about a half a step late right there. He would have, if he could have got there just a little bit earlier, I think he would have had a nice strip sack on that play, Brad.
Definitely would have. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Knights. I tell you, you know, the Knights, they've got a couple players out that was been pretty big for them in the first half, and Blacksburg's going to have to try to take advantage. Looks like Cave Spring's going to go to three receiver right. We've only got 2 defensive players over there, so number 9, Jeffers, is going to roll, and he throws to his right. He had his guy open, but just out of the reach of the pass there, and that is going to bring up 4th and 10 from the 49. We only had 2 defenders over there, James, and there was 3, and he was open. If that pass would have been just a little bit shy, he would have caught it and it'd been a first down.
You know, every time they've done that substitution and brought in and went trips, Brad, we have not adjusted correctly to it. I know they worked on it. You can see the coaches down there, you know, very animated because we're not executing on defense what the plan is.
Right.
But no doubt we're not getting something straight on that trips formation versus these guys.
K-Spring brings their punt team on, and punt is kicked away. Ethan Walker with the punt reception. He catches it at the 10, makes a move. He's at the 15, the 20. He's still going at the 25, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and that's where the Bruins will take over. Punt for Cave Spring was by number 43, Braden Gramada. But good return there by Ethan Walker to give us a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, I mean, made the first guy miss, able to gain about 10, 12 yards after that. You know, instead of being back on the 10-yard line, now we're at least up here at the 26-yard line and got 27-yard line. It looks like even better return than I thought, Brad.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, big play right there, and hopefully we can take advantage of it right now, Brad. Good stop by the defense. Really needed that, and, you know, sometimes they helped us out with that stop a little bit too.
That's right.
When they had the kid wide open, but
looks like Alex Rudolph in at the quarterback position now for the Bruins. Campbell comes to the sideline. Looks like maybe a trainer's tending to him over here, but he's ready to go back in. But Rudolph gets his first action. Handoff goes to Walker up the middle. He's going to take it up to about the 30-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 3 on the carry for the Bruins.
No,
ball will be spotted there.
Alex has got a really good arm, Brad. I mean, you know,
he really does.
When he overthrew the receiver that last time, you could tell he could get the ball down the field right there. So, you know, the future looks bright with him back there. I really think so. I mean,
we talked about him in the JV games. I mean, he can extend plays with his feet.
Yep.
Got a quick release. Campbell back in the game for the Bruins now. I think he just had to get tended to, maybe just had to get a bandage wrapped on his hand or something. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Campbell takes the snap, and it is a penalty flag, and I believe it's going to be a delay of game penalty. Yes, it is. It'll be a delay of game penalty, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Man, Brad, you can't have those right now.
No, if we're going to make a move here, we can't have those types of penalties. Ball is spotted at the 25-yard line.
Those self-inflicted wounds right there, Brad. That's just...
It hurts you.
You know, it's hard enough playing a pretty good football team in Cave Spring, and, you know, you don't want to give them these extra 5 yards when you really need them.
Snap is back to Campbell. Campbell looks. He's got Javier Waldron. Waldron with the catch. Good catch there by Waldron. It looks like he's going to get the ball up to the 30-yard line. So decent pickup there of about 6 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Bruins. Ball spotted at the 30. 1:40 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Bruins trail the Cave Spring Knights 21-10. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. Xavier Price, Ethan Carper to the right. Luke Poff to the left, as well as Javier Waldron. Pass goes intended to Xavier Price. Falls incomplete, just out of his reach. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and the punt team for the Bruins will come back on the field.
Well,
he was open on that one right there.
Yeah.
You know, he had a little bit of space, but that ball came in pretty hot, and just not an opportunity to get it there.
No, yep. You're right about that, Brad. But again, you know, going back to punt, Spencer really needs to get another good punt off here. And
it does look like number 3, Cameron Parker, back in the game for the Knights. He is back deep for the punt return. Snap is back. It's a low snap, but Campbell's able to pick it up. Gets a good punt, but it is a low punt. Cameron fields it at the 40. He's across the 45 midfield and gets run out of bounds at the Cave Spring sideline at the 46-yard line, and that's where Cave Spring will take over in Bruin territory.
He's a pretty good little athlete right there, Brad. I mean,
yes, he is.
You know, finds a little crease right there and he makes a play. He's only a junior. He'll be back for Cave Spring next year. So
looks like he's back on the field, in the backfield. Cave Spring comes out in a pro formation, I backfield. Number 28, Jackson Steffen in the fullback position. Cameron Parker in the tailback. And it looks like the quarterback try a pass, but it's going to be tipped and it's going to fall incomplete. I couldn't tell. Was that Spencer Campbell?
Spencer again, man. He's making plays, Brad.
He's making a run for player of the game
here.
No
doubt about that.
James.
Tell you, just his length out there on the edge, getting those hands up right there.
Yeah.
We were playing very soft coverage. I mean, it was an easy pass and throw and catch and everything, and Spencer made a great play.
Cave Spring breaks the huddle. Jeffers under center. He looks like he's going to throw over to his left. He's got his guy, number 6, Deshaun Johnson, but he's met immediately there by our number 6, Ethan Walker, and makes him pay the price, but he is able to pick up about 4 yards on the reception. So good job there by Ethan Walker in coverage.
Yeah, Brad, right here, big third down play. You kind of saw what they were trying to do, their MO, short, quick game, and we need another stop right here.
37 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. They're going to the 3 receiver set. Blacksburg still only has 2 receivers over there, or 2 defenders over there. And Blacksburg is going to call a timeout. Coach Gresham was having a little bit rough time down there. We're going to keep it here, James. I'm sure that, like you said, they went over this in practice, and it's sort of, at the end of the day, it's a little bit of football 101. I mean, if you got 3 receivers out there, you're going to have to find a way to get 3 people out there, and you maybe can split the difference, and those types of things, but we weren't even doing that, so, a little tricky there. Bruins football is brought to you exclusively by Keller Williams. Are you ready to upgrade your home? Or maybe it's time to downsize. Let Keller Williams have their team of professionals help you and for your entire real estate transaction. Keller Williams, guidance at every step.
Oh, looks like they're going back to the
looks like they're going to have
wides.
Yeah, they're going to have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. So playing a little bit of mind games here with the Bruins. Snap goes. Jared's is going to roll to his right. It looks like he's going to throw across his body. He's got his guy, and it is caught at the 30-yard line, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 17. Pass is complete to number 43, Braden Gramada. And that is going to be a first down for the Knights.
Yeah, Spencer again on the tackle right there. So, the clock should start, and I would imagine Cave Spring just let this thing run out and be the, I don't know why they're hustling to the line, Brad, to be honest with you.
They might be trying to get another play in before it's over with. We'll see. And looks like that is going to be the end of the third quarter. Our score remains the same as it was at half. Cave Spring 21, Blacksburg 10. You're listening to ESPN Blacksburg's Bruin football on 93.1, 97.1.
My name is Rob Speeden, and I'm a search mission coordinator and a tracking specialist on the search and rescue team.
Hey, I'm Bob Barnes. I'm the Light Technical Rescue Coordinator.
I'm Drew Manzella. I'm the Extrication Discipline Lead.
I'm Josh Quisenberry. We're part of the Technical Rescue Group. One of the cool parts about Technical Rescue is that we are able to do what we do on a daily basis and bring those expertise to the table. Some of us it may be mechanically inclined, some of us it may be more technology oriented, and we're able to bring that to the table.
So Blacksburg Rescue Squad, Blacksburg Volunteer Rescue Squad is a unique organization. We got a lot of equipment that you don't see around many rescue squads. If you go out there and look in that bay, you're going to see that about half the vehicles, half the equipment are to get the patient to the hospital. The other half of the vehicles in that bay are to get the patient to the ambulance. And that's what we do.
I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. There's a thinking outside of the box, problem-solving type component that really goes along heavily with technical rescue. No 2 rescues are ever going to be the exact same situation. There's going to be an element of sizing up the situation and figuring out how to best approach it that's going to be safe but also effective. There's a lot of opportunity for people within the different ranks that we have here to do different things that are all problem-solving oriented.
I would say that just having a team like this, a multidisciplinary team that works on a variety of challenges together, is a phenomenal family-oriented group and a great challenge and learning opportunity for anybody in the community.
Welcome back here, Blacksburg, Virginia, Bill Brown Stadium. Cave Springs on the move. They have the lead as we start the fourth quarter, 21-10. Cave Spring with the ball spotted at the 17. Handoff goes to number 28 up the middle. Jackson Steffen, he's going to take the ball all the way down to the Bruins 6-yard line. And that is going to be a first down for the Knights, and that is going to be first and goal from the 6.
Yeah, that's kind of a little deflating first down right there, Vlad.
Yes, it was. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. They're once again in a I formation. Handoff goes to number 28 up the middle, and he's still plugging along, and he is going to be stopped at the 1-yard line, and that's going to be a second and goal from the 1 for the Knights.
We need a fumble or something right here, Brad. I mean,
got to have a little something. If we, you know, 11 minutes and 27 seconds in this game, we got to find a way to try to keep them out of the end zone here, and keep this score to where it is manageable. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. Pro formation. Snap goes, handoff goes to 28. Steffens, and I do not believe, now they do call a touchdown for Cave Spring, number 28, Jackson Steffen. And that's going to move the Cave Spring score up to 27, 11:04 and counting here in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, that's a tough one right there,
That
Brad.
is.
Making it 3 scores, Brad, that just kind of seems insurmountable right there.
It does. Number 22, Jackson Matthews on for the point after attempt. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up, and that kick is good. Our new score here, 11:04 to go. Cave Spring 28, Blacksburg 10.
Yeah, there's water. There's a stream running under this building, all of these restaurants.
That's so cool!
I know. It used to just, before these buildings were here, it was just out in the open, and they buried it under the street and under the building.
Is it still running?
And so this was a mill that was powered by the stream where Gillies is now.
Is this stream?
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it under the stairs over there. Sometimes you can see it.
How do you see it?
I mean, there's places where it's like a crap.
Whoa, that's cool.
So you want to see the frog? Can you find him? So this is Nick. So 100 years ago, a Greek immigrant named Nick Pappas opened a restaurant right down there, and it is still there. Now called The Cellar. That restaurant has been in business for 100 years.
Wow.
Under different names.
It's so cool, Lily Pad.
Welcome back, Bill Brown Stadium. Cave Spring extends their lead 28-10, 11:04 to go here. Number 22, Jackson Matthews with the Waterstone Mortgage kick. He drives it back to the 20-yard line, and that's where we will return it up to about the 30-yard line.
That was Riley Bean on that.
Riley Bean. Riley is we've said his name a lot tonight as well, so he's made the most of his opportunities here. Looks like he's going to get the ball spotted at the 29. That's where the Bruins will take over. First and 10.
We've got to have something happen, Brad, and, you know, kind of need it to happen quickly.
Quick. That's what I was just getting ready to say. It's really, really need it quick. Bruins break the huddle. 2 receivers to the right. Single to the left. Walker in the backfield. Poff comes in motion to the left-hand side. Handoff goes to Walker up the middle. and he has met maybe a yard or two gain, but he is brought down by a host of Cave Spring Knights. And
yeah, no room right there.
Nothing going there. Clock continues to spin. 10:39. Bruins trailing 28-10.
Yeah, Brad, we're gonna have
at this point you got to be looking at it and thinking that you're in your 2-minute offensive set right now. It's got to be a little bit more urgency. I understand there's 10 minutes to go, but those 10 minutes can click off pretty quickly.
Especially with that, quality running offense that Cave Spring has. Yeah, this
Poff goes in motion to the right once again. Campbell takes the snap. He's going across the middle. He had Javier Waldron, but good defensive play there by number 6, Deshaun Johnson. Ball falls incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bruins.
It's 3rd down and long, Blacksburg.
Brad, what do you do here? What if you don't convert this?
I almost think you got to go for it. You only have so many opportunities here,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think at this point it's all or nothing.
I agree, Brad. We're not, it's not like we've been an explosive offense all year by any means, but.
Snap is back to Campbell. Campbell's going to scramble to his left. He's looking. He's trying to go down the field, and he is hit as he tries to throw, and the ball is floated. Fortunate that it was not intercepted there. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Bruins, 4th and 8. I thought that, he was trying to buy himself some time there. I'm not so sure if he hadn't just tucked it and ran, he might have gotten it, but he was trying to make that strike down the field, and that pressure just got to him right there. So.
Yeah, and I always like it when Spencer runs the football.
Me too. Me too. I like watching it.
Hardly ever do you see one guy just make the tackle. He brings it.
Campbell set to punt the ball away. Snap from Gomez's back. Campbell does punt it. Not a favorable punt. It's going to bounce and hit at about the 46-yard line, and it's going to bounce down to approximately the 43, and that's where Cave Spring will take over, 1st and 10. You're listening to Bruin Football, brought to you exclusively by Waterstone Mortgage. Looking to finance your dream home? They can help, and now is a great time since the rates are still low. If you love your home, let's see if the refinancing makes sense for you. Waterstone Mortgage.
You got to have a 3 and out, Brad.
Yep.
It's got to have, everything's got to go by quick. We got to get the ball back quickly, score quickly.
Cave Spring goes with a twin set to the right, 2 receivers to the right, I backfield. Jeffers is under center. Handoff goes once again to number 28. He goes right up the middle. He's still moving. He's at the 30, the 20, 15, 10, and he is in for a Cave Spring touchdown. That was number 28, Jackson Steffen, and that was a 57-yard touchdown run right up the middle for the Cave Spring Knights.
Well, talked about things that needed to happen quick, but that's the one thing we didn't
We didn't want that to happen right there.
Huh.
On for the point after attempt, number 22, Jackson Matthews. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up, and that kick is good. Our new score here, 9:45 to go in the 4th quarter. Cave Spring 35, Blacksburg 10. We will step away momentarily. You're listening to Blacksburg Bruin Football on ESPN Blacksburg. Welcome back here at Bill Brown Stadium. Cave Spring strikes again. New score 35-10 with the lead over the Bruins. Number 22, Jackson Matthews with the Waterstone kickoff. It drives the ball back to about the 10-yard line, and that's where Gordon Grisham-Vaden has it, and he returns it with a hard return all the way back to the 35-yard line. So terrific job there by Gordon Grisham-Vaden. That's another senior there fighting for everything that he's got, James.
No doubt. He's fun to watch back there.
Yes, he is.
He's got a little kamikaze roll to him. He just goes.
He really does. He's a tough young man, and you know, as this starts dwindling down here, 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go, you got to give a little reflection back on these seniors. You know, it's a tough thing for them. I mean, it's a lot of emotions going, a lot of frustrations, and it's a tough situation. Looks like number 4, Alex Rudolph, coming into game for the Bruins at the quarterback position now. Blacksburg breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Walker's in the backfield beside of Rudolph. Snap is back. Rudolph is going to roll and really nowhere to go. Oh, and he takes a really big shot out of bounds. It's going to be a personal foul. That's going to be a unsportsmanlike penalty there. Really big hit that was unnecessary there on Cave Spring.
Well, Brad, that was. I mean, anyhow.
How's the hit?
That was.
It looked awkward. The whole thing looked awkward, you know. But
yep.
Rudolph is up. He's obviously a tough kid. You know, he got over to the sideline, and he was getting ready to step out of bounds for a loss, and he just tossed the ball down. And then at the next second, I mean, he was drilled.
Yeah, I think there's going to obviously should be a late hit in some scenario, but is there also a grounding call on that play?
Yeah, that, and also could it be retaliation on us as well?
Yeah,
it looked like a couple of Bruins there got a little bit heated on that one, and you know, we'll see what happens here. Looks like officials are discussing it now, and we'll see what the call is, but. Good news is it looks like Alex Rudolph is okay.
Man, you know, he showed a little fleet of foot right there,
He
Brad.
really did. Okay, here's the call for the officials.
Might be a long one.
It's going to be a personal foul against Cave Spring. It's going to be a unsportsmanlike against the Bruins. And it'll be intentional grounding against the Bruins. So that penalty will be assessed.
We had a personal foul penalty against the Knights, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
So is grounding the one that's
against the Bruins?
I think so. I think the intentional grounding is what will be enforced, but the unsportsmanlike and the personal foul will offset. And it looks like the Bruins will take over at the 20, or around the 20, is what it appears like.
Well, we got 1st and 25, it looks like.
1st and 25, yes, sir. That is what it is. Ball is spotted at the 20. 9:29 to go here in the 4th quarter. Bruins trailing the Cave Spring Knights 35-10. Campbell back in the game now at quarterback. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Poff goes in motion to the right, fakes the handoff. Campbell's looking to throw, and he is under pressure, and he is going to be brought down in the backfield. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 13-yard line, so that is another loss on the play there. So it's going to bring up
inside the 15, the Bruins 13.
3rd down and long.
3rd and long.
Not what you want right there, James.
Not at all, Brad. Not at all.
9 minutes and counting here in the 4th quarter.
Might be all for naught, but I love to see Rudolph go back in at quarterback and Spencer go out wide. Just throw Spencer the ball up. I mean, he's so athletic, you never know.
I agree.
I don't know why the headlights need to go there, though.
I agree. Snap is back to Campbell. Campbell's looking to his left. He's going to roll to his left. He's trying to throw the ball across his body. He's got Javier Waldron.
There we go.
And he is going to be hit. It's going to be pass interference on Cave Spring. So that will be a 15-yard penalty, but it will not be an automatic first down. In high school, it is not an automatic first down. So we'll get a little bit closer and make 3rd down a little bit more manageable, I believe.
No, I like that when it's a spot foul, Brad.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I really like one spot foul just because it should be. Because if you're calling some type of a foul right there on a pass play like that, it should go to the spot of the foul, in my opinion.
Right. So Penalty is assessed. The ball is going to be spotted at the 28-yard line, so that does make third down a little bit more manageable. You're looking at 3rd and 17 for the Bruins. 8:32 to go.
We got to protect Spencer right here. He's been kind of, you know, our quarterbacks, just to say, because Rudolph's been in there too. They've been kind of running for their life. There we go.
Pass is caught by Luke Poff at the 35, and he's brought down there. That's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Bruins. Actually, they're going to spot it at the 34, so 4th and 11. Looks like the Bruins are going to bring the punt team on.
Yeah, well, they're going to do this. I wouldn't mind seeing Spencer take off with it and running around the edge if he gets a little crease right there. I'm sure Cave Spring's thinking, hey, we're going to put a little pressure in his face there. Doesn't have that opportunity, but if he does, I'd love to see him keep going. Keep running, Spencer.
Number 15, Amaron Tolliver. Oh, we do try a fake punt there. Campbell's pass is intended for number 11, Gordon Grisham Baden, and ball does fall incomplete. So Cave Spring will take over at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, 7:51 to go.
Did I miss it? Did Spencer drop that ball when the snap? It was a good snap, I thought, but
yeah,
I think maybe that might have messed up the timing a little bit. I was watching the field and not really Spencer as much.
Right. Well, Cave Spring takes over once again here deep in Bruin territory at the 34-yard line. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left. I formation. Steffens in the backfield at the fullback. Handoff goes to Steffens up the middle. Somehow he bounces it out, and he's still moving and takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line. Pick up a 14 yards on the carry for number 28, Jackson Steffen.
We just, that's just a little fullback dive right there, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like we had it stopped in the middle, and then he just bounced it outside. He's done that a few times tonight.
Guy's got some vision and some ability to break a tackle. I mean, and if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't look like a huge guy by any means, but he actually has a little bit of weight on him. He's almost 200 pounds out there.
Yep. To the right, backfield. Handoff once again goes to Stevens. He's going to go out to the right-hand side, and he is in the end zone for another Cave Spring touchdown. 20-yard touchdown run. Basically, all that was is just a handoff, and he just sort of followed the line play there. They had sort of sealed a barrier for him, and right into the end zone he went.
And as the game's gone on, Brad, we're not getting down the line of scrimmage hard, flat along the line of scrimmage, and we're kind of starting to get up the field a little bit, which creates these little natural run lanes right here.
It does. On for the point after attempt, number 22, Jackson Matthews. The kick is blocked by the Bruins, so you'd like to see the Bruins continuing to fight here. Our new score here, 7:10 to go in the 4th quarter. Cave Spring 41, Blacksburg 10. You're listening to ESPN Blacksburg 93.1, 97.1.
What we're going to do first, we're going to ride down the Huckleberry Trail all the way to the little park by the lake. You guys know where that is?
Welcome back here, Blacksburg, Virginia. Cave Spring strikes again. Our new score, 41-10, 7:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Number 22, Jackson Matthews, set to kick the Waterstone Mortgage kickoff away. He does kick it, and it is caught by Xavier Price at the 25, and he's going to take it back up to about the 34-yard line, and that's where the Bruins will take over 1st and 10 here in the fourth quarter.
21 Wilson.
Xavier's going to be a big part of the future here at Blacksburg, Brad.
He will. You're exactly right. I mean, I think you look at some of these kids that are out there, Luke Poff, he's a junior. Alex Rudolph, he's a sophomore. There's a number of these kids.
Alex is a freshman, right?
Is he? Maybe he is a freshman.
Yeah,
maybe you're right. Maybe he is a freshman. Yes, he is a freshman. I'm sorry, you're right. Then you've got, as you mentioned, Xavier Price. So you've got some good athletes here.
Yep.
Campbell's pass goes down the field. It's intended for Xavier Price, and it was good defense play there by number 11, Sean Turner. But I tell you, Xavier Price did a great job of coming back to be that defender and knocking it out of the defensive back's hand. So Blacksburg has new life here, 2nd and 10 from the 35.
Yeah, you're right, Brad. I mean, very easily that could have been a turnover. And
yes,
Xavier saved it. Now we still have the ball. We still have possession. So, hey, next play, let's roll.
Yeah, very good job there by Price. Price does come out of the game now. It looks like number 11, Gordon Grisham-Vaden, in the backfield for the Bruins. Walker comes over to the receiver position. Poff as well beside of him. Campbell looks, and he is going to go down the field for Walker. And looks like some miscommunication there. And it's going to fall incomplete here. 3rd and 10 for the Bruins.
Well, felt like we've said that a lot this year, Brad.
Yeah, we have, I believe. And, it's tough. And, from the booth, you don't know if it's on the throw, if it's on the route. You really don't know. But at the end of the day, in order to be successful, you got to have 11 heartbeats beating at the same time, and I'm not so sure that we've had that, unfortunately. Campbell with the fake, and he's going to bootleg it, but he doesn't fool the Cave Spring defense. Number 68, Kent Ray, brings him down in the backfield, and that's going to bring up 4th and 11 for the Bruins. 6:44 and counting. Punt team comes on for Blacksburg.
Oh, Brad.
Going back deep for Cave Spring, number 11, Sean Turner. Looks like Cave Spring has got a number of their substitutes in the game now. Gomez's snap is back to Campbell. Campbell punts it away. Beautiful punt. Drives it down to about the 35, but it does take a backwards bounce and goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line of the Knights, and that's where they'll take over 1st and 10.
This game at halftime, Brad, we're talking about a 21-10 game. Everything seemed like it was within grasp. We were getting the ball to start the second half, and we just couldn't get anything going at all this half.
We just couldn't. We talked about it at the end of the third quarter. It was still 21-10.
No doubt.
And, you think about it, there was like a couple minutes there at the end of the half. We were up 10-7, and then the next thing you know, they drive down the field and score quickly on us.
Right.
Off of that one pass play that took them down the field a long ways. We had been doing a pretty good job, but that gave them the momentum, and then, they hit another touchdown right before the end of the half, but we were definitely in this game. So handoff goes once again to number 15, Amarin Tolliver. Tolliver is brought down after about a 5-yard pickup, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Cave Spring Knights. 6 minutes and counting here in the fourth quarter at Bill Brown Stadium. Cave Spring leading the Bruins 41-0. Ball is spotted at the 43-yard line.
Spencer's still coming hard off that edge, chasing that play down from behind. He's still got a lot of fight left in him.
That's what you want to see. You just keep fighting. That's what you want to do. And my heart goes out to these young men. They've worked hard. They've showed up every day, and I was hoping that they could find a way to get a victory tonight. And they played well enough in the first half to do that. And second half just been a little bit tougher for them. Handoff goes once again to number 28, Jackson Steffen. In on the tackle for the Bruins. Look like number 3, Luke Poff, and it's going to be a pickup of looks like 4 yards, so not a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 from the 48-yard line.
That was Hector making that initial hit right there, Brad. Good to see Hector get in there and get in there and hit the fullback.
Correction on my part, the score is 41-10, not 41-0. 4:57 and counting. Handoff goes up the middle, and Hector Gomez right there for the Bruins, and it's going to be maybe a gain of a yard, but that is it. Carter Ackerman also helping on that.
You know, see some new faces coming in, and obviously Jake and Spencer walking off the field right there. But, you know, back in the old days, we'd always say, hey, some clean uniforms coming in. But right now, you know, with this beautiful turf field, they all look pretty clean. And, you know, it's tough seeing those seniors walk off the field. And some of them might be for the last time. Who knows?
That's right.
But
you know, I love the turf, but I also love the grass stain and the dirt when you got to play on natural surface too. Cave Spring breaks the huddle. 2nd and 9. Ball spotted at their own 49. Handoff goes to number 15, Amarin Tolliver. Tolliver picks up maybe 3 on the play.
16, the ball carrier.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 from the 48-yard line. They do break into Bruin territory. Looks like in on the tackle for the Bruins, number 66, Owen Castleberry.
There's Nathan Woolwine coming off the field.
Coming off. It looks like they're trying to get those seniors off there, give them their recognition that they've got. Braden DeMassey's over here. Nathan Woolwine, Spencer Campbell. Cave Spring takes the snap. Handoff goes to number 16, J.R. Murphy, and he is going to be stopped after a 2-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Knights. Hector Gomez, another senior there, in on the tackle for the Bruins. So good job there for Hector. Senior still out on the field is number 25, Carter Ackerman, number 10, Hector Gomez, number 6, Ethan Walker. Looks like the punt team is coming on for Cave Spring. Number 43, Braden Gramata. Back deep is number 6, Ethan Walker. 2:44 and counting here. Cave Spring with the lead, 41-10 here in the 4th quarter at Bill Brown Stadium. Snap is back to Gramata. Gramata's going to fake it, and he is going over the left-hand side, and he is going to get a first down to the Bruins 34-yard line, and that will be first down, Cave Spring. I'm not so sure about that, James, but 2:27 to go here in the 4th quarter. Cave Spring 41-10, and call a fake punt. I'm not so sure on that one.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I've seen some things happen with players that they do some things on their own sometime.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I'd be hard pressed to think that they would do that now.
I would too, especially, you know, I know Coach Leftwich and I know what his values are, and I would be as well. And it looks like Coach Leftwich is not real happy over on the sideline, so very well could be.
Yeah, that's one of
those types of things. You're right.
You know, a lot of times, you know, the player theoretically is taught to do certain things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this wasn't the moment to do it.
That's
exactly what it comes down to.
That's exactly right. Pickup of 8 yards on the carry is going to be 2nd and 2 from the 26. Clock is spinning down, 2:02 and counting here. Quarterback for Cave Springs, number 10, Reese Tebey. Tebey under center. Takes the snap. Handoff goes, looks like to number 16, J.R. Murphy. Murphy does pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted at about the 23.
You know, it's one of those situations now, Brad. They should just probably end up taking knees.
I would think so, yeah. Minute 32 and counting here. Ethan Walker's coming off the field here, most likely for the last time for the Bruins. Hugs Coach Gresham as he gets to the sideline here. Cave Spring looks at it. They are letting the clock tick all the way down. Play clock is at 8 and counting. And it looks like they are going to take a knee.
And
they will reset the ball. Ball spotted at the 25. Well, a lot of emotions going through those seniors' eyes right now and minds, and you know, feel for them, but I definitely thank them for everything that they've done here over the past few years. Hasn't been easy for them, but they came every day and they could have easily not, and so proud of them for that. Cave Spring once again goes to the line, looks for the play clock to tick down, and it does tick down, and it looks like Tabay is going to take another knee, and that's probably going to do it for us here. 22 seconds and counting. Our final score here at Bill Brown Stadium: Cave Spring 41, Blacksburg 10. We're going to step aside here for a couple minutes. You're listening to Bruin Football on ESPN Blacksburg.
Final score tonight's